Good morning, guys! I'm teacher Mateus and I'm here for another English class. So, on today's class, we're going to talk about describing activities and how to talk about your day. So, first things first, we're going to learn how to talk about the hours of the day. On the day, we have 24 hours. And in English, we usually use the 12 hours model. So, we have 12 hours from midnight to midday and 12 hours from midday to midnight. When I'm talking about before the lunchtime is what we call midday or noon. And if I'm talking about the morning, before the lunchtime, I use AM. And if I'm talking about the afternoon, after the lunchtime, I use PM. So if it's 7 o'clock in the morning, we use 7 a.m. If it's 7 in the evening, we use 7 p.m. We have also to remember that when we're talking about hours, we can use o'clock. For example, if it's exactly 7 in the morning, I say it's 7 o'clock a.m., for example. Or it's 5 o'clock p.m. We also have the 4 periods of the day. We have the morning, that's when we wake up. We have the afternoon, it's after noon, so it's after the lunchtime. We have the evening, that's the beginning of the night, going more or less through midnight. And we have the night, that's from midnight to the morning. Now that we know that, I'm going to talk to you about my last weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So, on Saturday, I woke up at more or less 8 o'clock a.m. And then I had breakfast. And then I spent the morning watching some movies. I watched 2 movies. I watched The Maleficent, The Mistress of Evil, and I watched Frozen 2. So, there were 2 Disney movies. And then, at noon, I had lunch. On the afternoon, I spent my entire afternoon playing video games. I actually have the games that I played here. So, I played Red Dead Redemption 2. And then I wanted to exercise a little bit, so I played a little bit of Just Dance. And then, at Saturday evening, I drove my sister to work. She works in the evening. She works at a hospital. And then, at night, I watched some comedy shows. The first one was called The Office, and the second was called Modern Family. They're both very funny. And then, I slept a little late, because I kept playing video games until midnight, for example. I guess it was midnight. And then, on Sunday, I was a late sleeper. So I woke up more or less at noon because I went to sleep very late. And then I had lunch. And then in the afternoon, I watched a movie with my dad. It was a movie called The Hateful Eight. And we watched more or less from 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock p.m. And then, after 5 o'clock, I read a book. I did not read the entire book, I just continued reading. It's the book that I'm reading right now. It's this one, from Stephen King. In Portuguese, it's called O Bazar dos Sonhos Ruins. In English, it's called The Bazaar of Bad Dreams. And then I watched a DVD that I like very much. That's an Adele show. Adele is my favorite singer. So, this was my weekend. Now, for the activity of this class, I wanted to ask you for you to do a short video just like you did introducing yourself, but talking about 1 or 2 days of your life, maybe about your week, maybe about your weekend, or you can just, type a text and send on the group. So, see you guys next class, and I hope you're enjoying your time at home.